Did I jump scare anybody this early on? Hello, and welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent, as it says on screen right now. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. I'm pretty sure we should be able to figure this out. Alright, should not be played to win. Focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. So, this game is on my 1001 list, and I am very familiar with this game, as is a lot of people, I imagine. Okay, so basically takes care of saving for you. Yeah, this is the game that kind of like popularized the whole like running from the enemies and hiding from it. You'll see when we truly get into it. I wonder, is if anything is worth adjusting, I'll do it when we're in the weeds of it. Alright, so yeah. Without much else, I guess. I think it shall be fine. But like I said, we could probably like readjust when we're in it. Oh yeah. This game was given hard mode. Enemies will spot you easily. I'll just play it on normal. I don't want to like stress. I don't want to like stress myself. I know this game, but I just want to do a standard playthrough for now.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
So yeah, you could move around a little bit in that intro. If you didn't know that already, well, there you go. I was just doing it there for you. So we wake up as per usual, and like it's just the kind of thing. It's just the kind of thing that could happen in horror games, I guess. All right. So you can press J. Right. Follow the liquid trail, find its source. That's all the game gives you this early on. It just tells you that your name is Daniel, and yet, despite that though, you have amnesia. Might I say, this game came out like what, 2010, 2011 or so? It still looks like really fucking good. And you'll also be able to tell not only does it look good, but it also sounds good as well. Which is exactly the kind of thing that you want if you want like a horror game to be done well. The game wants you to go this way. Doors opening on themselves. It's like Paranormal Activity all over again. Cheers. Yeah. This beginning part of the game is kind of trippy, a little bit almost. Like how everything just like kind of goes nuts like this. Alright. The game will straighten itself out soon enough. Come inside if you dare. You'll be in for a scare. Doesn't look so bad. And then it suddenly turns very bad because a fucking gust of wind takes out those lights. So liquid trail is still going. The old archives. You just get like little bits of like exposition from the loading screens. More windy doors. And as you can see, maintenance upkeep has kind of been slacking recently. Cockroaches and everything. Jesus Christ. Where are we? In Madagascar? No. We're in Prussia. We get our trusty lantern. Alright. Now this thing, it has a limited supply of oil. So that means that we can't always have it on forever. Liquid trail continues through here. And yeah, we have a sanity meter. I just remembered, but yeah. Just pick up these tinder boxes like Pokemon cards out here, just like dozens of them. We get to read this note.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. His shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Alright, so that's basically how this beginning of a game is handled, and I just have to say it's very well done. Very simple, but very effective. You are Daniel. You have amnesia. and the person that you were before writes you a letter basically telling you you have to murder a man. And at the same time, some sort of like horrific entity called a shadow is following you. Just completely sets the tone and exactly what it is you're meant to do very early on without saying a whole lot. I like it. Alright. This is probably the point in which the game begins proper. When we finally make it to the entrance hall.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Pretty good how the game leaves breadcrumbs in exactly where you're going and what you're doing. So, there's this fucking weird looking shit in the way. Organic tissue blocks basically where you need to go. Can it be dissolved? You have to find the means to do it. This game is all about how defenseless you are, but you could still like throw shit. You can't really kill anything though. Spoilers, but you know. I'm not gonna talk about exactly what if you haven't seen this game yet or played it. You're allowed to like really bend down and like look around for stuff. Alright. Can look around upstairs for a little bit. That was not me, that was the game. The game directs you towards there first, but we can actually like explore the upper area a little bit. Find a tinderbox down here. Find another tinderbox here. The game, so really you have to go there, but for the sake of it we'll go where the game directs us to, and we can go down here first. Laboratory, wine cellar. If you go to the wine cellar prematurely, it tells you you need a key. But we can go to the laboratory. Say, I am a sucker for atmosphere, especially when it's done really well. More oil? How am I doing on that? I could like refill it. It's pretty good. Hello. Alright, so we get this here. We can actually turn this on. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of the less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. The wine cellar is currently locked.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Seems like a memory. I mean, Daniel could have been there from these memories. Like, that's basically like Daniel kind of recollecting certain memories from his past, I guess. Okay, this is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Compound lacks the potency I need, but since I'm close, calamine and orpiment are given and the cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. What kind of detergent are you using this for? Is that like a word with like a different meaning back in the day? An incredibly acidic detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. And there's also this here as well. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them, and they lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So yeah, out of all the must-play video games I've played so far on this channel, this is like the only one where like the story is actually something that I would be like interested in like, you know, going into. So now we can actually explore the area up above. So there's nothing else to really find down here right now. We can just go right here into the archives. This is the place that you would want to go first if you already knew where everything was. But for the sake of it, I'm doing everything the way that the game wants me to for now.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The very beginning of Daniel's story, the true beginning. He was playing Tomb Raider the whole time. Yeah, so this is like the first level, I feel. Like, the atmosphere truly is out to get to you in this level. So what you're gonna want to do is close every single door that you go through. Try and make yourself feel as secure as possible. My sanity. It's okay. It's worse. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Could try to save up some oil. Like, I'm doing really good on oil. It's just I suppose that's like the winning strategy to this game. Hearing sound effects off in the distance. That's also a really good strategy for horror. Alright. Another note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Dun dun dun. Where'd you get that equipment from? IKEA? What would be like the 1839 equivalent to IKEA? I wonder if historians would be able to figure it out. Book fell. Piano's playing. Oh, so there's like a whole bunch of like creepy little things like that. Always appreciative of it. Local history. Yeah, we can't go in there just yet. One thing I must say. Hello. Yeah, that closed itself. Going from like claustrophobic passages like that into an open area like this is already like room for like some jarring like what's the way to describe it? Like it feels like you're suddenly vulnerable. I don't know. Blood. Searching around the whole environment and try and gather as much as you can, that is the way that gets you the most supplies, tinderboxes and the like.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
The piano. That thing was literally just playing itself. Won't you know it? That mirrors what happens in his story. Must find a new way out of this area. Local history room is locked. It's a whole bunch of stuff I've written down.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Precious, precious.
I reached out.
Precious, precious.
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Oh jeez, my sanity is escaping me. So yeah, this section here mirrors what happens to Daniel back in Algeria. Fragile but not breakable by hand. I'm gonna reveal something crazy to you. It actually is breakable by hand. You're a liar, game. How dare you? I don't like liars.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Some sort of secret door mechanism. A draft in the faint light coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. You can even see it. Turn on all the lights in here. No reason why not to, I guess. Nice and cozy now. Ostad and Bunberg Castle, another region rich with lore is Ostad, deeper than the East Prussian woods. For centuries, an urban story surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Bundenberg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of a widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists and tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, warped by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside deep, damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes me wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of a Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. God damn, that's a mouthful. That reads almost kind of like a brochure magazine of Prussia and like this area that it currently inhabits. Alright, so we have to do this puzzle here. I think we just have to hit the books in a certain order. Or we have to hit them fast enough. There we go. Alright. More. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough in their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on their force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Hello. That door was locked before. Something came along and busted it open. Hello. Okay. Come over here. And this asshole appears for a quick jump scare. This is the point where you want to get out of dodge. You want to leave. Unfortunately, your legs will only carry you so quickly. Whew. Oh shit. All this red shit just continually appears the further you progress. Gotta hurry. We picked up the key of a wine cellar. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. You should have gone to the laboratory at this point because you are going to need this chemistry part, I just realized.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Is there something here? Goodbye. Locked in. Should have known. The doors are haunted in this game. Okay, we can go that way. Where do I want to go first? Yeah, we can go this way. What is this? There's a big boy. Okay, yeah. You don't want you don't want to look at that guy. Oh, my sanity is fucked. The worse your sanity gets, the more you start going insane. Eventually you'll just collapse. The only way to restore sanity is to complete tasks. Oh shit. Yeah, everything is... It's like as if I'm drunk right now. I'm looking through everything like I just got done with like fucking 50 cake stands in like the fucking bathtub or something. Oh jeez. It's like I'm swimming underwater. And I'm not a jellyfish. Everything's blurry. And there's cockroaches. Oh boy. Or mint. It's difficult enough to tell which monster encounter is like actually real or if it's a hallucination. I think we go this way. Actually, just nothing but viscera. Gore. What the hell happened here?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
The wine was poisoned. With what exactly? I don't know. Like some sort of like alien shit where it just like bursts out your chest for all I know. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. And that's it. And one thing that Alexander wrote in like his other note, locking the men down here and feeding them wine was to solve 2 different kinds of problems. Getting rid of them is one, so what's the other one? Drinking the wine? My sanity is doing comparatively better, but even still. Calamine. The bell fucks you up. Oh, good lord. Knocked out for only a little bit. My sanity is starting to go down again. Yeah. Okay, so we have to get past this mess. Just have to kind of move the bullshit out of the way. Good lord. Link. Okay. Come on. Do so without getting crushed. These fell into like a really bad position, I think. Hang on. Okay. Still can't really do it. Come on. Put your back into it, Hulk. Alright. Very good. We can take the oil from in here. And then we're good to go. Oh, that feels good. I think we have all of the chemicals that we need. So let's head back to the laboratory now. The alien goo is still attacking me. Okay. I think this is a pretty straightforward process. You put you here. Just put them all here one at a time. Hello. I'm going to tackle that later, I think. So we have to get all this working first. Pot of acid. The shadow destroyed the stairs. Luckily for us, physics do not apply when we can lift a board this big above our heads. Okay. The blob is trying to kill us, and he's not letting us go so easy. A few cuts and bruises, I'm okay. Yeah, there's nothing else left to do here. We move on with our lives. Okay, so this next part is not the one which people shit their pants over. It's the part that comes afterwards, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
Dark.
I have a hammer and I'm not afraid to use it.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. You want to wait for him to go. He can actually, like, fuck you up if you rush into there. Just give him a sec. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, it literally only takes a sec. Good lord. Get some more oil. I'm doing really fucking good on this so far. How do you pronounce that? Laudanum. Shit your pants moment.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Blocked from the other side. It's fucking legs and flesh. Oh boy. Holy hell. It's all in this shit. Oh yeah, I think my sanity's getting fucked. Oh yeah.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change colour, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Just a whole bunch of weird happenings. What would you do if you found that out that rocks were slowly changing? So yeah, this door blocked from the other side. However, you just have to get a bit creative. Alright. Little amount of oil. We're doing pretty good on that. That's just too heavy to lift by hand. Oh boy. I've been boofing the Budweisers in the bathtub again. My vision is swimming. And there you go. I don't like having doors wide open in this game. So you find it, it's right here. You could even probably just do it by hand. There you go. Alright. That helps out my sanity too a bit. Alright, I think that should be it. I got everything from here, right? Yeah. We're good to go. Okay, here's the next part. Suddenly, we're in the Atlantic Ocean. The first real monster that we actually get to encounter face to face. Okay. How are we gonna handle this? Run. If I want to explore everything... Alright. The first real tense section in this game. We made it. A human skull. Eat it. Go on. Okay, hurry. Okay, yeah. We have to go back. Shit. This lever here, we have to pull it. Okay. Just run for your life. Made it. Hell yeah. There's a second one, by the way. But luckily we have human flesh. Go eat. Delicious. Tasty like a burger. Just like a Five Guys burger. Go and eat it. Oi. No, go eat. Okay. That's our cue when he actually begins eating. Okay, there's a way that we can handle this. We can move this crate over here. I think that's fine. If he gets hungry again, we can just use that. Can we get there? Okay. Go eat. Come on. Eat. Eat more. You're hungry, aren't you? I think we're okay. Yeah, I think he's eating. Alright, we have to do this quickly. Alright, can we go? Yes, let's go. Hollow needle. Lock to a simple lock, just use that. Lock pick it. You made it through. It's very likely that he was being hugged by a jellyfish. It's okay. Alright. This next part, we run like a motherfucker. Uh-oh. He's right on our asses. We go this way, I think. Yeah. He's out for blood and the vengeance. But we're well ahead of him now. We made it. Not that bad. An invisible water monster. Not a big deal. And your reward, you entered this hall here. It's a nice, calm, peaceful area with the lady legs. Whew. Get to take a little bit of a bath, a little bit of a shower. Feels good. Yeah, sanity is crystal clear. If it was anything less than crystal clear, I think me and Daniel would have some problems. Okay. Yeah, the game kind of directs you over here first. Wonderful lights.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, You have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
So, we can pull this lever. It's not working. We're gonna need to use more than a little bit of spit and elbow grease if we want to get this ascending room, as he puts it, working again. And the machine room is also locked. That is where we ultimately need to go. So we have to jump through a few flaming hoops in order to get the key and fix it up. Wait, is there anything over here? Nah. We have a few areas we can go. Or to the guest room first.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
They ransacked this whole room, searching for shit. Broken lock. Get some more oil, that's pretty good. There's like nothing else in here, right? Oh, it's like laudanum. They forgot.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
God. Houses you see on Hoarders look better than this place. Absolutely filthy.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion. But suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
2 orbs, huh? Oh, yeah. You also get like a secret flashback here.
Daniel.
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I bet it's the last thing you'd want right now to take a nap. Oh, I could be wrong, but I don't think you could sleep when your room looks like a fucking trash heap. Alright. We use the crowbar.
The key. Please, let it be here.
I'm pretty sure the crowbar broke there. It says to not have an excuse to like use it against monsters.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
I don't think there's anything else in here, right? Alright. This is our first encounter with an actual one of the grunts. We have to hide in here just for a minute. Don't move. Just do as I do. That's our cue. Oh, no, wait, no. There is something else here.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Machine room key. Really good. Yeah. So, big bad monster came in through here. It's the same guy that we found skulking down in the refinery. So now, the back hall is no longer as nice and peaceful as it was before. You get a human torso. Yep. Okay. We can go over machine room technically, but there's nothing that we can really do there. We'll head here first. This area is going to be kind of similar to the archives. Okay. Just kind of exploring it. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb to my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as Heliodromus described it in Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about. An underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Oldstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Hang on, let me see something really quickly. Okay, good. Never mind that. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and entered the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. Fortunately. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. It's a good thing I have a cup of water right next to me. More caved-in corridors. What do you know? The paintings held together along a very weak wooden frame. Let me see. Alright. Yeah, that does it too. Let's end here first.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
If the game didn't give you enough reasons to hate Alexander, there you go. Okay. Short study is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Ooh, skulls. The picture's supposed to change as well. But yeah, that definitely caught some people off guard. He's just hiding like actual bones and skulls in here. Ugh. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I see within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Now I get to go out here. The only time in which you're really outside in this game. When it will be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I am, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Right. A few drops of oil. If you elevate a bricks down again, make sure you use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam, set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. We're saving that for a bit later. And then this is where it is beyond the rubble. I guess we'll just have to use up the oil here. Right. The shadow is powerful enough to topple trees, I guess. Also, the sounds of his dogs dying, I imagine it is quite disturbing to a lot of people. Why wouldn't it be, right? Alright. I saved the worst for last. Let's go here. This might as well be one of the worst areas in the game. Alright. Tab in, because this is the scary. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Just literally adding that into the notes right there. That's enough to like make anybody's shit stain become even moister. Lube up their shit stain with terror and fear. Alright. It's a monster. Just crawl away into the dark and hide. I think that's it. Yeah, there's monsters roaming around everywhere down here. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your featherbrain servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive. It should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I've arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. Did somebody like ship bricks here, literally? Is this game that scary? I imagine it is. Plenty of people consider this game to be one of the scariest out there. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, just an extra part hidden in here for the drill. We have to combine them. Oh, I guess not. I'm drinking oil, pretty good, I guess. Here's the next part. We can't do anything with the vats until we get all of the drill parts, obviously. There we go. You can also use the chemistry part. Primary, so let's do you first. Besides, we can't even do anything with that. I can't do two things at the same time. Here you go. Partially filled pot. The other one is over here. The valve is rusted shut, so. Here we go. We get an explosive. Wouldn't it be kind of cool if you saw like something very scary under there as you're climbing back up? Like a dead body hanging. The possibilities are endless.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Cave in. Yeah, okay. So we have to... This is exactly the reason why we had to start with the explosive. Alright, that should be it. Yep, let's get going. There's a treasure chest here. Get out of the way.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Guess we could use up all the oil. I have to be a little bit more conservative, I suppose. It's so dark down here. Oh, holy fuck. Yeah. It's a bad boy in there. Oh, shit. Let's keep going. Let's get away from his ass. The lovely sound of murder in the night. What the hell is this? It's like an actual torch, but it doesn't look like... What kind of torch is that? It's always a safe practice to close doors behind you. Full set 3 rods unavailable, and there's one in the study rooms. Yeah, we already picked up that one. Alright. Getting out of here is gonna be a real pain in the half, though. Now the monsters are coming in full steam. Gotta be a way to get past him. We can try try to Metal Gear Solid our way out of here. You have to be careful. I think he's coming. There he is. Okay. Run back in here. Yeah, he is looking for our ass. Just stay here and hide. I think it's all you can do for now. Is he still out there? I could still kind of hear him. Jesus. My sanity is... Okay, so it's not completely fucked, but it's getting there. Sometimes you just have to wait. It's just how this game works. So he left that room. what was he guarding in here? Like a hound dog, like a sentry would. A few tinder boxes. And that's about it. Okay. The shadow is angry every time you make advancements. Oh shit, yeah, he's right there. We have to run. We have to run all the way back. All the way back? Maybe like hiding here or something. The shadow is very angry. We just have to duck and hide. My sanity is fucked. Maybe this moldy brick will be enough to save me. So bread, please give me the strength I need to be able to stealthily make my way past the monster. Oh, he's there. What the hell? What is he doing? I can't look. I can't look too much. Oh, my sanity is beyond fucked. Okay. I'm gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Get the fuck out of here. Just gotta run like a motherfucker. Don't look back. For some reason he was like stuck on that door. Hey, come on. Made it. That's what the motherfucker looks like back, by the way. We are done with that area.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
So yeah, don't think that we can really go back down there. I mean, maybe we could try, but there's no reason to. Oh, somebody really wanted that pussy. Good lord. My sanity is fucked. Beyond fucked. Hopefully this area will be allowed to give us back some of our sanity. Where's the nearest puzzle to fix?
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus crucita, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. This area is basically just Puzzle City. And that note implies something a lot more darker. Daniel is guilty of something. Alright, so there was a note that said something back, what was it? Case for missing rod? No. Wait, this is it? Up, down, 8 down. Okay. Wait. My sanity's back a little bit, I guess. Alright. This is a bit of a puzzle in its own way. I think we should be able to solve it. 3, 6, 2. Okay, no. What is it then? 3, 4. No. I have a feeling it's 3 and 3. So 3 need to be pointed up, 3 need to be pointed down, and they each need to add up to 8. This is 4. 4, 3, and 1. One, 6. But that's not it. That's like 6. That's like 9. So 5, 7, 1. Maybe do this. The other ones. 5, 6. Okay, no, that's 10. Okay. 5, 6, 8, 6, and 8. There you go. Okay, that's easy.
of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
You know, I would be lying if I said that Daniel's voice actor didn't have such a pleasant voice to listen to. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage. Make sure to... Okay, I think I already covered that. So yeah, this is pretty easy, right? Just put the rods in. Is this correct? Maybe not. 4-phase... Oh. So that probably means square, trinity, flow. Better. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Logic puzzle. My sanity is better.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
That might have been the only decision he had left to do. And even still, he probably regrets it. Definitely want this oil. It's very good. We have like 50 fucking 6 goddamn tinderboxes. I think we can just lay up every single light there is in here. Missing cartwheels. The coal is right in here. Here you go. We can put in like as much coal as we want, I think. Maybe all we really need is one. Oh, now it tells you. You know, fuck it, I'll put more in there, just to see what will happen. Here you go. No need to add more coal. Fuck you, I'm doing it anyway. Can I fit like a small box in there? Nah. Like maybe a small tool or something. And then for the cogwheels, they're all around the map. I like how it just like aligns itself to fit on that exact spot. It like twists itself around like mid-throw. I think there was one ever I found in here. Where was it? Right here. Yeah. I remember seeing it. I love how you can just pick up big items like this. Like it's no problem. Take the last of the oil. Why not? We won't be back here. This disgusting sludge comes back just to fuck us even more. Just literally materializing right before our very eyes. Stop fucking me. We can't stay any longer. The damned fucking shadows killing this place. Going in and out. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Somebody's putting strawberry jello everywhere. The blob is gonna kill us all. There's a chance that we could have just died there. Count your lucky stars, Daniel.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
I will say from this point onwards, we're going to be underground a lot. It's not going to get any brighter or any prettier. This is the place where innocence goes to die. This is also one of the worst areas in the game when it comes to like the scare factor. I think we want to go this way first. Something is ripping people out of their cells. If I had to bet on it, yeah. A hammer. That seems to be like a big boy. Bigger than the other one. There's only so much you could see from him. But yeah. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. My sanity's kind of fucked again. Oh, he's there. Let's hide. Oh, this might not be great. I don't have a door. It's okay. Just keep your head down. That's all you gotta do. You can tell when they're gone, when the music suddenly shifts back.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No, I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
It's locked. Can light up some of the areas, I think. I felt that my sanity was like a little bit more better. Yeah. Keep away from him. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to hide. I see some oil. I'm a greedy son of a bitch. Come on. Where is he? No. Can't hear him though. You can go this way.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. He's coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Oh, it's too narrow. Only the child was able to escape. Where else do we go? This place is kind of a maze, a little bit, to say the least. We go this way, I think. Do we just bash this? No, we need something else. There's no way we do that. What else do we need? I don't think it's that way. I'm running around in circles. Here it is. Alright. Chipper. I think we combine them. Hammer and chipper. Normally tools for stone cutting. Is that all there was? Oh, and then we use the hammer and chipper over here. All right. That'll do. If you ever wanted the feeling of claustrophobia, and this is exactly the kind of thing that you're asking for. Come on, Mr. Hulkman. Oh, I think this is where that monster went. It went this way. Kitchen.
Second of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg.
Final destination.
It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
Just who knows how many people inadvertently died because Daniel came into contact with them. This is a thing of acid. It's some sort of acid. Don't stick your hand in there. He's a dead pig. I love how it just immediately dissolves as well. Why isn't there acid in the kitchen? Oh boy. Run back! Oh, motherfucker. Hide. Time to cower away like a little baby bitch. Oh shit. Oh. Got me a little bit. He got me a little bit right there. I'm not gonna lie. He fucking like splinted in there. Oh. Oh fuck. He's just hanging around. Look, I know that the chicken they have is so good, but you gotta take that shit and go. You can't have it here. Close one. That was the closest encounter, I think. Oh, aside from maybe like running away from him in the storage. He like actually kind of got me there a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So I got. How do you even know I'm here? My footsteps? I got nothing to help you with, buddy. Help yourself. I'm gonna light that up for the storage. Where do we go now?
Don't kill her.
Here? Oh, that's a dead body. It's a dead boy right there. We're getting like pretty TOS. Okay, let's just move on.
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ! I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What's going to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault! Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
This is a tinderbox. I see it. Let's get out of here.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
This is the point which things start to go really bad for him. We have to hide again. Not the best place to hide, but I guess it'll do. Alright, just don't look at the door. Or maybe can't hear him. Okay. I think we're good.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good. Soon it will be ready. Let there be enough time.
Let's go this way. To cistern entrance.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside! It's too dangerous!
I'm telling Gabriel.
I doubt that very much.
He escaped? Where is he now?
Uh-oh. I think I heard a monster growl. Oh shit, he's like right there. Yeah, my ears did not deceive me, he's right there. Okay. Where? Are you here? Okay, I can't. I don't think he's here. We already explored there. Yeah, I think we just go do its storage now. Oh, baby. I think my sanity's getting fucked.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
I will say the sound of flies buzzing really helped to elevate that whole fucking note reading. I think, yeah, he's in there. Okay. Yeah, his ass is in there. We have to hide some more. He won't come here. Motherfucker was just, oh god, he's in there. He's just pissing in that room. I need to get past him. I think the sound of the door is heavy enough to alert him. More oil. Good. Now I can go this way. Didn't the fucker go this way as well? How could he have done that? Padlock is in excellent condition. Save the last item. The most important item for last. Glass jar. I can maybe use this to pick up the acid. I think that's what you're meant to do. Yeah, okay. He's here again. Hide once more. We're good. My sanity is... It's shit, but, like... I'm not swimming. That's kind of weird. Okay, I think we have to go back to the kitchen. Pick up the acid. We're gonna use the acid for the luck. Very poor condition. So we can't just do this, yeah. It's weakened, but it needs to be weakened further. Where was it? He's coming again, isn't he? Oh yeah, I think so. Pick up the acid. And we just hide. He's coming back for seconds. He really loved the chicken so much he's coming back for seconds. Better be some Popeye shit. I hope that they knew how to make some good ass Popeyes back in 1839. Because that's obviously what they had, right? Beautifully battered, beautifully seasoned, crispy chicken. Okay. Where is he? Alright. We keep moving. I think we just make our way out of here. God, this place is like an actual maze. So easy to get lost. Storage. I think we go this way. This should be it. Right here. There we go. See him as he's coming for us. Yeah, he's like right there. Him and his fucking low-hanging jaw. He's coming.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
So yeah, this place does offer a bit of light, and therefore there's like a bit of a reprieve from the dark, terrifying place back over there, the prison. I think we have to go this way. The water is just too deep. Lever is stuck. Oil. Okay. Use that then. Last jar of oil. Easy puzzle. Got somewhat damaged by the impact. Let's do it again. Come on, break, you stupid bitch. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. That one seems to work. Alright. We'll have to fix it in the control room. This area I think is pretty chill as well.
How did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
He murdered him and fed his body to his family. A family of cannibals. Okay, so these need to be worked on. It's stuck. Alright, so this is probably what we need for that, if I'm not mistaken. So they're all kind of laying on the floor. and get a little bit below. This one is raised to highest. Come. If they need to be matching exactly, this one should be raised slightly higher. And this one too. I got it. Wooden crank. This looks like another solvable puzzle. It's probably going to be the same kind of thing, huh? Yeah. This looks pretty simple. Very simple to follow. Pretty free for the go. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressure and steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope that it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. Somebody's not been taking their meds. I don't know what else to say to that. Okay, so this should be down, up, down. Very simple.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
He says as if he has absolutely no clue. We're gonna need some pipes. It looks that way. I think I saw some pipes back there. Where are you? Here's one. We'll open it and then put it back in there. Here's one. Any more? Nope. That should be it. More oil. Here's another one. Any more? Parkour strategies. We take those. we were matching these. Exactly. Maybe that works. No, I don't think so. Maybe there's another one. Did I miss one? Did not need to take that fall. It's okay. We can use some laudanum here. We can actually just heal up to full. Where is it? Is that all of them? I could place there. Well, if I just magnetize this to it. Okay, maybe that one. Wait, you can rotate items. What about this one? Just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, literally. Literally. There's so many lights here and it still looks incredibly dark. It's another area where the darkness seems pretty unnatural, I guess. I really need to save my oil, but goddamn, I can't see anything otherwise. Hidden behind like the little crevices. Nope. But where is it? There we go. So, what happened here? I am not sure myself. Let's just get out of here. What a piece of shit. Luckily we have something for this. We have the wooden crank. That's supposed to be its use. Now I can head out. Now I should give this a try. It's still stuck. God damn, the machinery around here is a piece of shit. So I think you need to do is grab a brick or something. Throw it all the way up there. And throw it up there. Got him. Alright, we can make our way across to the morgue.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Ooh, hello. Oof. Biased different Rick and Morrison can't be older than a day.
Daniel, do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
There's a couple places we can go. I think the correct one first is this one.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
It's a tinderbox. So many dead bodies. And cockroaches. Wait, a second one?
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone get to this room? Hey! Anybody!
Copper tube.
Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
A defined copper tube found in what looks like a part of a surgical tool. Why am I slowing? My vision's darkening. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on the vaccine. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. Also, I have to fucking say, but why is he, like, actually naked? Is that, like, standard for morgues or something? Ugh. Just more dead bodies just gangbanging each other in there. No thank you. I think enough stone. I think what we have to do here, twist into his head, handrail broke, and we do this, and then this. Rather gross. Definitely squeamish. I'm almost out of oil. I've just been sitting here. Oh! Okay, yeah, just hide. That's a close one. Still in the other room, I'm sure. I can't see. Alright. I can't see for dick. I think it's just this way. Yeah. And then we go this way. So we injected the antidote into our blood. Now I think we have to drain the water. We gotta go to the cistern for that.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
A faint murmur echoes through the large empty chamber. Awesome. We can use more oil. Bitch! Motherfucker. Redirect sewer water.
7th August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early,
and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
If that doesn't scream like Alexander is using you, I don't know what. Like, it just seems like so fucking creepy. You have like all this shit underneath your castle. I think Daniel was just like so desperate for like a potential way to like save himself from the shadow, though. I think somebody is trapped in there. You can slowly hear him like start to like struggle more. It's attached to a rusty chain. There's like rocks here we can use. Let my aim be true. Perfect.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
One question that comes to mind: how does Alexander know all about this type of like weird ritual shit with the orb, right? And why didn't Daniel like press that even more? Why didn't he question like, oh, Alexander, how do you know about all of this shit about the orb, right? Well, it's just food for thought, you know? I don't think it's the water that makes a strange sound. I think it's the fucking person that's trapped in there. Okay. We just have to avoid this thing. Alright. I think I just turned it off. Yeah.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
This should be it. All the lights go out as well. That should be it. Right? Can I get up here? Yeah, okay. The voice went silent. Oh, he drowned. Oh yeah, that thing is definitely here. Oh, it's filled with shit. That thing is on my ass. It's okay though, we made it out. That thing was fucking stalking me in there. And I think that should be it for this area, right? We can go down here. We're like actually out of oil. I've just been using it. Alright. I've been going for a little less than 3 hours. Whew. I've been in it, but yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna call it. In the next stream, we will pick this back up and very likely finish the game. So I'll see you all then. Yeah, revisiting this game so far. It looks like it's definitely aged like really well, but we're gonna save like the ranking for the next stream. So until then, take care, and I hope you guys have a very scary rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is you're or whatever time of day you're currently in. Alright, take care. Goodbye.